I have a fundamental belief that human beings have the capacity to change.
I see the addiction, I see the recovery, I see the people with the strength, I even see the falling down.
But just for this moment, this safe haven, to have a cup of coffee, to have people to help them with their medical needs, to have people come in and try to get them housing. I'm glad to be a part of that.
The Hospitality Center makes you feel like you are a person.
The Norristown Ministries Hospitality Center is a homeless day shelter that was founded by 24 Catholic, Protestant, and Jewish congregations that were local in the Norristown community. Founded in January of 1992 to address the problem that the churches were having, the business were having, the community was having, and trying to effectively deal with the complicated needs of the poor and the homeless in the community.
The Hospitality Center operates from 7 to 11:30, 6 mornings a week, 313 days a year. The center provides over 30 services, including shelter, breakfast, access to phones, emergency food, case management, showers, and mail service. As a result, the homeless are not knocking on church doors, sleeping in front of businesses, or sitting on the courthouse steps.
The Hospitality Center serves 20,000 breakfasts every year. We would not be able to do that without our wonderful pool of volunteers. On any given day, we need at least 6 volunteers in order to be able to open and serve the clients who come in. Every day we serve about 65 breakfasts, and every day we have over 85 people that come in and get shelter.
You come here and you find out that there is people from all walks of life. And you have to find that connection with the people to sort of meet them where they are. Did you sincerely and genuinely want to help them? And there, for the grace of God, it could have been me.
The people that drop out of the middle class, a common scenario is that they lose employment. They eventually lose their house. They put their stuff in storage. They move into a motel. They sleep in bedrooms of family and friends. They lose their stuff in storage. They end up on the street. If they eventually find themselves here, we know how to help them.
Whether someone has dropped out of the middle class or struggled through years of substance abuse, the Hospitality Center continues to provide a safety net in time of desperate need.
I was a almost 30-year heroin addict. I went to Eagleville Hospital to detox and to receive treatment to assist me in turning my life around, getting clean and staying clean. A part of my aftercare plan upon leaving Eagleville Hospital was relocating to Norristown. I rented a room at 606 Swede Street and scared to death, not knowing, number one, how I was going to feed myself, how I was going to stay clean. But I had a plan, and a part of that plan was this organization called the Hospitality Center Incorporated, which happened to be right around the corner from my room. I cannot say enough about the Hospitality Center and what it provided for myself and people like me. Needless to say, Eagleville did a good job, and the Hospitality Center supported me in my recovery. I celebrated 18 years clean on the 23rd of March of this year. I am now a licensed professional counselor. I work for Cadenza Incorporated. I'm a program director at one of their facilities. I'm a certified addictions counselor, certified clinical supervisor, and I hold a master's degree in human services. And I credit all of this to God and His mercy and His wisdom to provide a place like Hospitality Center.
Success stories like Jonathan's are a tribute to the dedicated staff and volunteers who faithfully serve clients who come to the Hospitality Center seeking help and hope.
I came to the Hospitality Center in 1993. I was 28 days off of crack cocaine, coming from Eagleville Hospital. I lived in Philly. And when I got done, I didn't want to go back to what I left. So I wanted to start over. I was 39 years old. It was time for a change. You know, so I stayed at a shelter, which is the Sisters. And when you go there, you have to be out by 7 a.m., in at 4 p.m. So I found the doors of the Hospitality Center open at 7 o'clock in the morning. And I've been here ever since. So I've made this my ministry because it's home to me. To give them your name, like your family. I see the clients when they first come in. I do the intakes. I'm the one that has to ask those hard questions about how did you get here? Why have you come to us? What can we do for you? You know, and I hope that I give them some kind of comfort because everybody I talk to, I share my story with a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So it can break the ice a little bit. It's like I already been there. So here's my hand, I'm trying to help you.
I was homeless and I was at the Salvation Army in the men's shelter. Then I went to the hospitality house.
Michael, with help from the Hospitality Center, got his life on track and is now employed by the Salvation Army.
You got it? Yeah, I got it. I was recovering. I got 13 years clean, and without the hospitality, I would have gotten in trouble and started all over again. So, to me, I think it saved my life. Alrighty.
The thing that you need to understand about the Hospitality Center is the Hospitality Center receives no government funding. We don't really want government funding. We're funded entirely privately by individuals, by churches, by corporations, by foundations. We're funded by people who really believe that the care of the last and the least and the lost need to be done by the first and the favored and the found. And the most important thing that people can do to support the Hospitality Center, in addition to praying for us and providing the yellow bags and sending us with toiletries and things like that, is give what you can. There are children who come and give money, the pennies they've collected at elementary schools, and there are donors that give us $10,000 checks. In my mind, all the money's the same. We give what we can. That's a biblical principle. It's not how much you give what you can. And when we all work together, we're able to meet the complicated needs of the poor in Norristown that come from so many different places.
It's a good feeling when we have a client that goes where we send them and go all the way through and finish and come back here and tell us thank you. Thank you. If it wasn't for the Hospitality Center, where would I be?